Okay, do a sound check. Test, 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 test. All right, so welcome to Tuesday night yoga. We're gonna have a seat, relax. You can sit in a chair or on the floor, however you feel comfortable. And we're gonna begin with breathing. So just relax wherever you're sitting. Sit up straight. You can close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Slowly inhale through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. As you inhale, try and fill your lungs with air. And when you're ready to exhale, slowly with control, squeezing out all of the air. Follow your breath. With each inhale, feel your spine getting longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath, squeezing out all of the air. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Now, in the next inhale, we're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands as high as you can above your head. If you can bring the palms of your hands together, that's great. When you're ready to exhale, lower your arms and hands down as you breathe through your nose. So we're inhaling and exhaling through our nose now. So inhaling, reaching up. When you're ready to exhale, relaxing down. Slowly inhaling and exhaling with control. Synchronize your movement with your breath. Now, in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the right side as we exhale through our nose, lowering our arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Inhale, lifting and reaching. Exhale as you rotate and relax. Follow your breath. Slowly inhaling and exhaling. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows. Palms together in front of your chest. Inhale and exhale through your nose in this balancing mudra. Now, keeping the palms of your hands together, we're going to inhale through our nose and lift our fingertips as high as you can. When you're ready to exhale, we're going to exhale through our nose, bringing our hands back to prayer posture. But at the end of the exhale, we're going to point our fingertips down, flexing our wrists as much as you can. Follow your breath, inhaling through our nose. When you're ready to inhale, reaching and lifting. When you're ready to exhale, coming back down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Follow your breath. One more time in each direction. When you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture. Now from here, we're going to take our right hand to the right side behind us, slightly behind us. So to the right side, slightly behind you. And take your left arm to the left side of your body, palm of your hand facing down toward the floor, arm parallel to the floor. Sitting up straight, we're going to use our right arm as a guide. When you're ready to inhale, we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, sitting up straight. And then when you're ready to exhale, we're going to take our left arm over our head and reach for the right side of the room, keeping your hips on the ground. On the exhale, go as far as you can. When you're ready to inhale, lift your left fingertips, and when you're ready to exhale, lower your left arm back down. Breathing through your nose, follow your breath. Synchronizing your movement with your breath. One more time, reaching your left arm to the right side of your body. And then when you're done, lower your left arm. And we're going to switch arms. So take your left hand behind you to the left side for support. Take your right arm to the right side of your body, parallel to the floor. Sitting up straight. Inhale your right fingertips up toward the ceiling, breathing through your nose. When you're ready to exhale, take your right arm over your head, reaching for the left side of your body, keeping your hips on the ground, stretching out your right arm as much as possible. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. Again on the exhale, lowering your arm and hand back down. Continue breathing through your nose. Follow your breath. One more time, reaching for the left side. And when you're done, bring both arms in front of you and just breathe naturally through your nose. Now from here, we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. So place your knees under your hips And your hands under your shoulders. Separate your knees so you can hold your body. Fingers spread wide apart, hands under your shoulders. Now, from here, we're going to do cat-cow. So keeping our arms straight, try and rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. Fingers spread apart, index finger is facing forward. So keeping our arms straight, we're going to inhale as we lower our spine, our lower back toward the, lower our stomach toward the ground, arching our lower back, and then lifting our head on the inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, tighten our gluteal muscles as we push our upper back toward the ceiling and lower our head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine, relaxing your stomach, and lift your head. On the exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, arch our upper back, and lower our head. Follow your breath, breathing through your nose. Moving within your range of flexibility. Follow your breath. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, move your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting our torso to the left side of the room. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to take our left arm under our right and relax our left shoulder and ear on the ground, keeping your hips in the air. When you're ready to inhale, lift, reach, twisting, and on the exhale, lowering down, breathing through your nose. Follow your breath. Now in the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and left ear down on the mat and relax, breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your left hip with your right hand and relax your shoulders, breathing through your nose. If your right arm is behind you, lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and bring your right hand down to the mat. And then inhale one more time, lifting your left fingertips, reaching and twisting, and exhale, coming back to tabletop position. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And we're going to switch to the right side. So inhale your right fingertips up toward the ceiling, reaching, twisting, and when you're ready to exhale, take your right arm under your left and relax your right shoulder and ear on the ground on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, lift and twist and reach. Again on the exhale, coming down and relaxing on the exhale. Follow your breath. Now in the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the mat and relax. And then if you'd like, you can reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling Allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your right hip with your left hand. Breathing through your nose, relaxing. And if your left arm is behind you, reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and bring your left hand back down to the mat. And then inhale your right fingertips up one more time, reaching, twisting, and exhale, come back down to tabletop position. And take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, pull your navel in toward your spine. Keep your navel pulled in as you walk your hands forward into puppy pose, keeping your hips in the air, keeping your fingers spread wide apart, and lower your forehead and open your shoulders up toward the ground. Relaxing, breathing through your nose, pushing the floor away with your hands. Relax your neck and shoulders. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to spread our knees wide apart, bring our feet together and sit back in child's pose by lowering your hips to your heels and then lowering your forearms and your torso and forehead all the way down. Breathe through your nose in child's pose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso up vertical to the floor, hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Try and scoop your hips under you as much as possible, opening up the front of your left hip, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Taking long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward and place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back and bring your left foot forward. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, come on up, bring your torso vertical to the floor. Scoop your hips under you, opening up your right hip, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in and bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back into tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again, or you can do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, check that your hands, your fingers are spread wide apart, index fingers are facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. Get onto the balls of your toes, and we're going to push the floor away as we lift our hips Relaxing our neck and shoulders, pushing the floor away, and then keeping your knees slightly bent. Alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground, stretching the backs of your legs in downward dog. Breathing through your nose, relaxing your neck and shoulders. Pushing the floor away. Keeping your knees slightly bent, focus on opening up your shoulders. And then bend your knees and come back to tabletop position. And again, we're going to sit back in child's pose. So spread your knees wide apart, bring your feet together, and then lower your hips to your heels, lower your forearms down to the floor, and relax your torso and forehead as far as you can. Breathe through your nose in child's pose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and sit down on the mat with our legs straight out in front of us. Now, move your arms to the side of your body, sitting up straight. Inhale, reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Exhale, lower them down. Now, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. You're going to inhale, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Tilt your torso forward and relax your arms to the outside of your legs. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your feet. And exhale, relaxing your navel over your legs. Try not to bend your head, but we're keeping our neck and spine in alignment. We want to allow our navel and torso to come down. Go as far as you can, and then just breathe. Long, deep breath. Lifting your chest toward the top of your feet on the inhale. And just relaxing your abdomen on the exhale. Try not to bend your head, just relax your torso. One more breath. And then inhale as you pull your navel in, reach your fingertips toward the ceiling, and exhale your hands down by your side. Now take your left foot to the outside of your right thigh, keeping your left knee in the air. Keeping your right leg straight, or if you'd like a deeper stretch, you can bend your right leg. Just make sure your hips are on the ground. So we're going to take our left hand behind our left hip and sit up straight. So our left knee is in the air, our left hand is behind our left hip. And we're going to stretch our right arm out parallel to the floor. Sit up straight. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you wrap your right arm around your left knee as you turn your torso to the left side. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently rotating to the left side of the room. Go as far as you can and just breathe. If you'd like, you can take your left arm behind your torso and grab your right hip with your left hand. Breathing through your nose. And release, come all the way around to the right side. And then straighten out your legs. Gently lift your knees up and down. And now we're going to switch to the other side. So take your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. If you need to, your foot can be further down. It doesn't have to be up next to the thigh. And if you'd like, you can keep your left leg straight, or you can bend your left leg. Again, keep your hips on the ground if your both legs are bent. Sometimes we tend to tilt on one side, but you want to be flat on the ground. Both sit bones on the ground. So with the right foot to the outside of your left thigh, we're going to take our right hand behind our right hip for support. Sit up straight. Take your left arm to the left side of your body. Inhale through your nose and exhale as you turn your torso to the right side. Wrap your left arm around your right knee as you turn to the right side. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale, gently rotating to the right side of the room, keeping your hips on the ground. If you'd like, you can take your right arm behind your torso and grab your left hip with your right hand. Take long, deep breaths. And release, come all the way around to the left side. And then straighten out your legs, gently lift your knees up and down. And then from here, we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our feet separated, knees in the air. And move your arms parallel to the floor. So with our arms parallel to the floor, at any point, you can move your hands to below your thighs if you need to. With your arms parallel to the floor, inhale, lift your chest, and then tilt your torso back as you lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Again, you can take your hands behind your thighs if you need to. And from here, you can stay here, or if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point and breathe through your nose. And then lower your feet down, grab your elbows or wrists, and relax. Now from here, we're going to take our fingers and we're going to reach down and grab our toes, and then walk the heels of our feet in toward our hips. Inhale, sitting up straight. Exhale, tilt back, holding onto your toes. And if you'd like, from here, you can lift both legs. Find your balancing point, breathing through your nose. Focus on a point in front of you. Quiet your mind. And then bend your legs, put your feet back on the ground. And then we're going to move our arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, lifting your chest, and exhale, bring your spine down to the floor with control. And then stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. And then from here, walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated wide apart. So lying on your back, keep your shoulders on the ground if you can, palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose, And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side of the room, and then turn your head to gaze at your right hand while keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side, and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Breathing through your nose, shoulders on the ground. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head back to the center. Walk your feet under your knees again. And this time we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine and lift our hips off the ground and lower your hips to the right side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. And if you'd like, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, making your right leg parallel to your left arm as you lower your right foot to the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso all back to the center. Walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And lift your hips off the ground. And this time we're going to lower our hips to the left side of our mat, keeping our shoulders on the ground. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And if you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground, making your left leg parallel to your right arm. Breathing through your nose. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso all back to the center. And we're going to move our arms down next to our torso, palms of our hands facing down to the floor. Walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And then from here, we're going to lift our left foot straight up toward the ceiling and make a circle in one direction with our ankle, slowly rotating. And then in the other direction. And then pause. Now take your left ankle and cross it above your right knee, relaxing your left leg, relaxing your left foot. And now from here, we're going to lift our right foot off the ground and then take our hands between our legs and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. So interlace your fingers behind your right thigh, relax your right leg and foot, and then take your left elbow or forearm and relax it on the inside of your left thigh. Now from here, we're going to take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you, and at the same time, use your left arm to push your left thigh away. Relaxing your legs and feet. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And release, lower your right foot, release your interlaced fingers from behind your right thigh, and then straighten your left leg out, reaching your left foot up toward the ceiling, and then lower your left foot down to the ground, keeping your left knee bent. And reach your right foot up toward the ceiling. And then make a circle with your ankle in one direction, slowly rotating. And then move in the opposite direction, rotating around. And then pause. Now take your right ankle and cross it above your left knee, relaxing your right leg and right foot. And then lift your left foot off the ground and take your hands and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Relax your left leg and foot. Relax your right leg and your right foot. Your fingers should be interlaced behind your left thigh. And then take your right elbow or forearm and relax it on the inside of your right thigh. Now take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you, and at the same time, push your right thigh away. With each exhale, gently pulling and pushing simultaneously. Make sure your legs and feet are relaxed. And release, lower your left foot down, reach your right foot up toward the ceiling, and then lower your right foot down to the ground. Now go ahead and straighten out your right leg, keeping your left knee bent, and then lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your left knee. Now make sure your right leg is all the way down on the ground, and that's where you want to keep it the entire time. If your right leg starts to raise off the ground, then pull back so that your leg stays on the ground. So from here, relax your left foot, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left knee and shin toward your left shoulder while keeping your right leg on the ground. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And release, lower your left foot, release your hands from your left shin and straighten out your left leg, bend your right knee, place your right foot on the ground. So left leg is now straight on the ground, right knee is bent and your right foot is on the ground. Lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Now keeping your left leg on the ground, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right knee and shin toward your right shoulder while keeping your left leg on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling toward your right shoulder, but keep your left leg all the way down on the ground. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And release, lower your right foot down. Now bend your left knee. Both knees are bent. And reach your feet into the air. And then reach your hands up toward your feet. Bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet. We're going to pull our feet down so that our knees go to the outside of our arms and shoulders and torso. into happy baby pose. And then from here, we're going to alternate, lifting our feet, rocking side to side. And if you'd like, you can rock up and down along the length of your spine, giving yourself a nice massage, releasing any tension you may feel in your spine or shoulders, breathing through your nose. If you fall out, get back in. Moving around as much as you can. And then inhale your hands and feet up toward the ceiling. And exhale, relax down, lie on your back for our final pose of the evening, which is Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So lie on your back, close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Your eyes should be closed and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees and your calves. Relax your ankles and toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. When you're ready, you can move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we'll exhale with a strong breath through our mouth as we lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with the final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our nose, but bring the palms of our hands together and pause at our third eye for kind thoughts, pause at our lips for kind words, and pause at our heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Okay, well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Good night. Good night.